Hello people, my name's Rage and here we go, here we are ready to flay and then ready to flay? We're not gonna be removing skin from anyone. Alright, that was not accurate, we're not gonna be doing that, I take that back, I am very sorry, we are not bloody Boltons. Don't hate the flayer, hate the game. Game of Thrones, good for all the family. Adult, mature family. Either way, Samson is the name of the game, and Stigmata is our first item, which is actually really good. Not only does it give us a lot of HP to take damage, like this, boom, which will raise our damage lows. We'll probably go to about 2 red hearts deliberately before the boss, so we can really sock it to him. It also gives us a nice little base damage up, which is always good. So I'm a fan of that as a starting item, I am. I don't know, I feel like Stigmata is often an item that people kind of forget about, really, because it's not especially great, it's not especially bad, it's just kind of an item that's there, and people, a teasing little haunt right there. A teasing little haunt. Granted, out of all the years, an item you can't get teases. Little haunt, really, it's not like, no! Like Ipecac was that. Also, that was, imagine something like Star Wars. I am your father. No! Just the most whiniest no you've ever heard. Actually, I'm kind of glad I never brought you up. Jesus Christ, Luke. Good. Alright, we can take another hit, which is good. I mean, I'm not going to deliberately take this final hit, because we'll probably just naturally take it as we try and annihilate the boss, but that's good. It's good to have this kind of room to mess around. No tinted rocks, though, which do kind of suck. We'll see what our boss drop is before we do anything, and it indeed is going to be some orbital fun. So, yeah, I'm okay with that as Samson, because we're going to be getting all up in people's faces, especially to trigger some bloodlust action once we get a few spirit hearts as a buffer. So I think this will work out pretty damn nicely. Thank you very much. Hey to you as well. Let's go see what these last 2 rooms, because this is one of the only floors. In fact, it is... No, there's 2 floors. The Cathedral / Sheol plus floor 1, that getting a curse room on red health doesn't matter. I'll be honest, I did not expect to walk into that room and immediately see 3 people commit suicide via explosions. That was a little bit worrying. Customary triple skull! We haven't done this in a while. Let's see what we get. And a grand total of fuck you. Thanks, game. Thanks. Lil Hunt, I'll see you later, my friend. I'd love to bring you on adventures near and far as we raise the bar on what is subpar. But I don't think we're going to be allowed. Off we pop! And even if we were found in the tinted rock, we don't have a bomb, so there is no point dwelling on the past. There is no point dwelling on what was. Let's only look to what could be. I kind of want to explode these guys next to that tinted rock. I just don't see that happening. Oh, so close. Could almost taste it. Not that I would recommend tasting rocks. They're kind of gravelly and sandy with a thin layer of sort of grit over the top. Yes, I will admit, when I was younger, I once licked a rock. They looked really smooth, and I wanted to see how smooth, and it turns out not very. So, there you go. Right, we've got a bomber there. I like bombers. We're not actually taking damage yet, which is nice. To say I'm playing a little bit sort of aggressively, but I think that's what Samson's about. You gotta play with a fiery heart and the conviction that you're defo going to win. And yes, I said defo. And that just sounds like I'm being really insensitive to someone with a hearing impairment. Impairment! That again sounds really bad. I think we're accurately, definitely shot 4. Let's go with that. So, give us the spirit hearts of protection. 1'll do. At least now we can get ourselves a devil deal with all the mad amounts of red hearts that we have going on here. I guess it's only base +1, but it does feel like a lot, like Maggie level of tankiness. Alright, he is dead to rid, in fact. Oh yeah, I am actually one-shotting oh no, I'm not. I'm kind of one-shotting spiders? Is it just me, or am I one-shotting some of them, but not others? Do spiders have variable health? I swear things don't have variable health in that game. In that game? Yeah, that game that we're not playing. What am I even saying today? I'm in one of those moods, I think, and, you know, honestly, I think one of those moods is a good mood to be in. while you're rebirthing. I think it's oh Jesus, you are one mess. Just sit still and let me kill you. Oh God, that took some doing. Who's next? Daddy's love. Well, I am loving this run so far, though I will admit Samson looks a little bit sort of like, going about his business, but that's okay. We do want to get another bomb so we can get to that gold chest, because I've got a good feeling about it, and we do have a spare key, which is kind of nice. Who you gonna stomp? Who's it gonna be? No, Dingle Dangle! Oh, that is a painful way for a Dingle Dangle to go. That is a very, very painful way. That's useful. I'm glad it went for that instead of the spider actually helping us out there. What are you, bad guess? Doesn't really matter too much, honestly. There goes one explosive spidra, and boom! Alright, who we got? Pin. Pin's okay. The Daddy's not that good at killing Pin, at least no, actually, that was fairly competently useful, so, you know, I will accept. Boom, boom, boom. You're trying to get me Pin, but you're just not good enough. That was actually kind of close. Cat o' Nine Tails is lovely. Oh, my word. Oh, my word. I say. An Abaddon First Room Devil Deal is quite delicious. I will admit that is quite delicious. This is a powerful run. Eventually, Vixen... elephants join 6 gorillas, X-ray yachts. You never know what you find when you X-ray a yacht, and that is the true heart of the matter. I don't really know where I was going with that seed, but at least you guys now know. And with the Curse of Darkness, kind of really sucks, but at the same time, please just give us a bomb. Damn. Alright, I guess we're going to have to pass up on that gold chest, at least assuming I'm remembering correctly, which is a shame, but I think the amount of power that we have got so far from these floors, I mean, every item so far has been a kind of, yeah, level item. We do have an XL floor, which does mean one less devil deal, so that's kind of a shame, though I do like XL floors. It's kind of exciting getting 2 items on one floor. I mean, who doesn't like 2 items, 1 floor? Alright, there we go. How you guys doing? Well, I saw you, and I see you. Oh, sneaky. I don't know why that was sneaky. I could have very easily dodged that. Someone walks up to you and punches you in slow motion, and then you just go, oh, sneaky son of a bitch. And they're just like, no, that was actually, like, really, really obvious. I don't actually know what's wrong with you. I kind of feel bad about punching you now. I thought you'd be a little bit of a challenge. I'm kind of really the boss already. I guess there's nothing stopping us just going for it, is there? So we got a bit of Dark One action. That should be fine. Did not expect for you to hit me, but, you know, the good thing about Samson and XL floors is obviously you get a load of damage up that lasts the entire floor. So you get 2 bosses out of the same amount of bloody lust, which is really, really awesome. The spoon, not so much. You know, we'll go grab items before the next one. Hey, well, literally right here. Lovely. Ooh, forget me now. That's interesting. That is very interesting. Let's go get the devil deal. And the wretched. That is much easier than the dark one. So, kind of should have swapped orders there, bosses. That was terrible. I'll admit, that was shocking dodging on my part. We're going to get a devil deal. We are, as well as the screw, which is awesome. And then we have Guppy's head, and actually, it's not very good. So if I forget me now, would we get a replacement XL floor with 2 more items? Because if so, considering we don't even have another spacebar item to pass up, it's not like we're sacrificing anything, that seems like it would be a fairly good use of it, right? Like, generally speaking, that seems like a good thing to do. Alright, I am very glad we have a bomb here. I'll accept. Oh no, we actually got every fire. That surprises me. I really didn't think we were going to. Kind of sucks that we didn't really get anything out of that room, and currently I'm being strangled by my headphone wire. Let me just deal with that in hopes that I don't take damage while doing so. There we go. I think we're good. I can stop just like, it was just slowly like constricting around me as I was talking there, and I didn't know what to do. I didn't want to stop and sort it because, damn it, I'm a professional sometimes, and other things, and I guess I should have just sorted it. I guess it's probably important at this stage. Does Bloody Lust continue with a Forget-Me-Not? It's an interesting question, that, because, I mean, technically it's, like, kind of the same flaw in some way, but I guess it is a whole new flaw in another way, like, specifically that's the point of the item, so it's kind of an interesting conundrum, that one. Where is our second item room? This is the main question. Probably down here? No! Well then, this is a mystery. Call in the mystery van! We need Scooby-Doo. Seriously though, at all points, you do require Scooby-Doo. I mean, it's just necessary, it really is. Extra bombs are useful, especially when we have so few. And still, no second item room. So I guess it quite literally has to be off the right here. I mean, it would mean probably passing up the boss rush to Forget-Me-Not this floor, assuming it's XL again. But I think that's probably worth it, because the boss rush is one item when the XL floor is going to be 2 more items, and yeah, Ball of Tar, that's okay. So I guess then, I mean, I want to go for it, actually, just because I want to see how this is going to end up happening. What are you? The Emperor? That's useful. Boom! Do we get another XL, or do we make it now a normal floor? We make it now a normal floor. So yeah, technically speaking, that use of Forget-Me-Not just acquired us 2 extra items, 2 extra boss items, and an extra devil deal. I don't know about you guys, but I'd say that's a pretty valuable spacebar item there. I'm kind of pleased with that, and as we can see, Bloody Lust unfortunately is not carried over, though I really didn't expect it to, so I'm not rightly disappointed. That was awesome. I mean, often I'm not a fantastic fan of Forget-Me-Not. I'm not. I think it's kind of like, yeah, you gotta do another floor, but I mean, that was your floor's item, getting Forget-Me-Not, so you're basically just recycling, and yeah, an extra devil deal, but it's a lot of extra work for the devil deal, and you might take more damage. But on an XL floor, I feel like it's one of the best items you could probably get, now that I think about it. Hello? Ooh, these guys. These guys. Actually, that went surprisingly well. Don't hide from me. You can't hide from Daddy's love. That sounds very, very creepy. Come here, children. You can't hide from Daddy's love all the time. Come out, wherever you are. That is like traumatic levels for a kid, which is why I should probably stop saying it. Hello! Monster Manual, yeah! Oh my god, I've never had Monster Manual in a situation where I've had no other spacebar item, so I might as well have Monster Manual. Seems about right, doesn't it? Who are we gonna get? I mean, it's such a cool animation. Bob's Brain! Oh my god, Bob's Brain! You legend! Oh, when we needed you most, you appeared. And a little bit of magnetism. That's actually kind of fine. I thought I was breaking the ladders there, but it turns out I was just covering them entire. I was like, am I trapped in this crawl space forever? Am I done now? But no, it's okay. That would be a little bit of an intense mechanic. Do you dare risk the crawl space, knowing that it might end your run? No. No, not for that item. I'd say no there. Although we are kind of low on just general health. So I'm going to get that. Ooh, Blank Card Emperor might be a little bit of fun. You could really destroy your way through some floors there. Also, that chest was packed. It was one hell of a, like, full chest. Like, that's incredible. And did we get Bob's Brain again? Did we actually get Bob's Brain again? Because if so, that's hilarious. And we get no devil deal, but yeah, we did actually get Bob's Brain again. Oh man, that is brilliant. Alright, let us boogie on down to the next floor. This was a good Forget-Me-Not. This really was a good Forget-Me-Not. What do you got in here? Ooh, that's not half bad. Fetal protection's okay. Swilly wiggly worm of wiggly worminess. And to the devil deal. That's not horrible. That is not horrible at all, because, of course, the Pact is worth taking, because we get the damage, we get the tears. In fact, our tears and shot speed are pretty much through the goddamn roof here. Alright, we don't want to wiggle at the moment, mainly because we got fetal protection, which I guess is a little bit better. And we get the virus, which kind of sucks, but extra item is an extra item, so why the hell not? And all in all, I think we made good. We made good, guys, and I'm pretty pleased. I just love... Hey! Hey! Who said you could hit me with that tear, you random spewing buffoon of buffoonery? That's the best insult you could ever say to someone, by the way, guys. I want you all to realized that. I like Magneto as an item. It's just very useful. Alright, who are we going to call? Wow, you did. You were very helpful there, Sister Maggie. No, Brother Bobby, whatever your name is. I don't really care or pay attention. You were very, very useful. I would go into the double key, but I'd like to be able to get into the item room and the double key? Double key? I don't know why I'm that surprised, but especially so close to each other. That's kind of neat. In a sort of not really that important way, because I doubt it's going to do much for us. We don't have a monster manual this room. In fact, it's not a good item, is it? I don't know why I'm at any point like, where do we want a monster manual? Gemini's okay. It would be, imagine monster manual was like a 12-room charge. Let's say something ridiculous, like 12 rooms, but every time you used it, you got to permanently keep the familiar. How cool would that be? D10? Oh, you're a funny one. You're a funny one, D10. Oh, that's amusing. You think we'd actually do... Oh, D10. Alright, we'll definitely bomb for the compass. I think that is most worth it. Granted, there's going to be a lot of bombing, so... I guess what I should do is actually bomb the shopkeeper, as much as I hate it. See? You just get spiders. You just get spiders. I'm also going to grab the key. So that's a dice room, so we don't need to go in that one, but we do want to go in the chesty one, just in case, because you never know what we might find. Give me glory! Triple normal chest might be okay. That's not a terrible haul. And bombs a key. That actually helps out a lot. We now have the kind of keys that lets us satiate our curiosity in finding out what is behind door number 2. It's a 1. Imagine if it was 5, which I believe is the floor reroller. But I don't need to do any rerolling. The run is going very, very solidly as it stands right now. Thank you very much, Daddy's love. That is useful. And... wait, what? What just fired at me there? Oh, was there a champion one? Or something? I mean, that would make sense, but I don't remember seeing it. I'm probably just going crazy, which is, you know, I'm allowed to go crazy, I think. Did Daddy's love not kill the one in the corner? No, there we go. But it does take 2. I guess they are quite sturdy, those zombies. Oh, it's a shame it doesn't affect pills. I mean, I guess it's probably not going to be good pills, but it's still a little bit of a shame. Bye, blood bank. Thanks for your contribution. Alright, Polly for Polly for Polly for Poi. Ah, Mini Brim. Probably one of the best ones that you could physically get. That is awesome. And there we go. And again, no devil deal. Interesting. Very, oh my god. Okay. That was an experience right there. That was an experience. We don't want that bomb's a key, and we're good. To be fair, we blasted through those forget-me-not extra floors quite superbly. Although we are down to simply 2 black hearts, which is probably going to be a problem. But, you know, with a little bit of good playing, a little bit of carefully going to places and making sure nothing stupid happens... I guess this is me talking, so we're probably going to die, which is okay, because we still had a fairly fun run. In fact, I probably should have monster manualed this room. It's definitely worthy of a little bit of monster manual, but I don't know. It's just not that good, so you never want to just press it, because, I mean, at best, you get Mini Brim, and then he's like, hey, I'm going to help with a tiny amount of damage for, like, 1 whole room. Oh, balls. This is a problem. This is a very, 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 very big problem that may have just solved itself via the power of finding a tinted rock. Yeah! That's what is up right here. Little Haunts ain't gonna do anything, and our item... yes, Infestation 2 Electric Booger Spider. That is what I am talking about. A spider army shall rise from the ashes. Oh god, that is a horrible, horrible room in every single respect. My word, that is terrible. That is just terrible. Well, actually, we handled it fairly nicely. I'm kind of surprised. Oh, I really wanted that ghost to end up on top of the bomb. Would have been neat. All right, we want to keep the Emperor, because, again, the Emperor basically gives us a free ticket of glory when it comes to going straight to Blue Baby, which is obviously nice. We want this gold chest. In fact, I should have probably used the skull. And a plain normal chest. Good. I'm not going to feel regret about leaving that. And... Probably Bob's Run Ahead is better than Monster Manual, but at the same time, Monster Manual is a lot more fun, because it's nice and interesting, so I'm going to keep it. And for their relative power, we have enough bombs, we're powerful enough with spiders and stuff. I don't think we need to be able to throw an extra bomb. We're not that desperate as it currently stands, so that's something. Did those ghosts do an entire 1 heart to me? Do they do that? Because that seems absurd. At least we got another tinted rock here. Oh, another double. That is good. That is very good. And Pandora's box. I like Pandora's box. I do. It gives us a lot of spirit hearts on this floor, which is nice. We could have kept it for the Cathedral for a free angel room item, but I think right now we need to think about what is happening right now, and that is we're kind of on the we're going to die side of things. So this has basically fixed a lot. Did we get a spider for the laser spider killing his friend spider? Because if so, I mean, I'm not gonna say no to it, but I feel like I shouldn't be aided by the enemy. But then again, the enemy do horrific. The enemy do horrific. What am I even saying? What words did I just use in any sense? What the hell was that, Self? That was beyond intelligent. That was like a higher plateau of what the fuckery. Good God, I don't even know what to say. That was just shocking. I mean, there is English failure, and then there is English failure. Oh, alright, bossy. Well, he's still not here. What the hell is it? Did you just absorb all of my spiders, you son of a monkey's bitch? And you don't want to be a monkey's bitch. Like, that's just embarrassing right there if a monkey has managed to subjugate you. So all in all, this was just a shocking thing to occur. That bomb did a lot of work for us. Hopefully we get some extra stuff out of these. Nothing there and nothing there. Sad times, sad times. Boss, finally, Monstro 2 and Dry Baby. Perhaps useful, not great. Would have preferred to get something like Dry Baby, of course, against maybe It Lives or Isaac, you know the drill. But as it is, our damage output is surprisingly powerful, so I'm kind of cool with this. You laser ring again, Monstro 2, goodbye. Devil Deal, please. Yay, we do actually get one, and a load of bombs, so that's nice. And come on, glory. Yeah, I'd say the max worth it. I mean, it's free. It is 3 whole hearts, but when we have this many, the damage up is just kind of nice. So let's roll on. In fact, are we going to be in time for boss rush? Oh, very close. Considering we did 2 extra floors and we're not mega super powerful, I think we've made pretty phenomenal time here. I'm kind of impressed with myself, and I am not often impressed with myself. You guys know this. Boom, 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 boom. Let's get you fires before you fire at me. Really, guys? Really? Did we need 2 of you there? Because I feel like we didn't need 2 of you there. What are you? Joker! Ooh. Joker, Joker, Joker. Joker, Joker, Joker. Joker. What is more valuable? An extra devil deal or being... Son! We'll at least use that, because we can't take all of these amazing tarot cards. Is an extra devil deal worth it, or is teleporting straight to the boss worth it? I think an extra devil deal probably is just about worth it, but it's very close. I'd say it is very close, because it's basically greed over a guaranteed straight to Blue Baby kill, because we arrive on the chest, we grab our 4 items, we teleport to Blue Baby, and we wreck his face. Or we arrive on the Cathedral, grab an extra devil deal, but then have to do everything the hard way. I actually think that it is worth keeping the Emperor. I think the Emperor is more worth it. I mean, I could be wrong. I've never been twixt with such a decision to make before. This is quite the conundrum. Do I Joker or do I Emperor? There are a lot of things going on that could affect this decision. Because if the chest items are terrible, and we have to slowly fight through it, that could be awful. Could be really, really awful. But at the same time... I just don't know. I just don't rightly know. And at least we're getting a nice amount of tinted rocks, which is, of course, very useful. And our items not bad either. Speedball's pretty okay. And now I've got this kind of money, I can safely go to the final shop that we have. And with my kind of shot speed, yeah, that was always going to be a ridiculous destruction. Come on then, wall masters, land on the spiders, see how that goes for you. Oh, they're dead. Nice. And... nothing crazy in here. I guess we may as well get that. May as well get the bomb, and we'll get a pill, and it's a bad trip, and I regret decisions. Yay! Alright then, boss. Let's do this thing. Emperor or Joker? Emperor or a Joker? Which one's gonna be more likely to complete the run? I think Joker, because it's an extra devil deal, and that's a bit of fun. Monster Manual... Ilgish. Ilgish is okay. In fact, what just exploded? Did we get Bob's Brain again, or am I going crazy? We seem to be getting Bob's Brain an inordinate amount of time. And no devil deal. Actually, we got no devil deal, so we actually can Joker this floor, which kind of sucks. We could have had the best of both worlds, and now we finally find a spacebar item that is a lot more worth than, of course, the Monster Manual, so that's nice. Also, we look really kind of adorable for a little demon thing, so that's nice. And I guess because we have the compass, and therefore a direct path-ish to the boss, it's not as valuable being able to teleport there, so we do have that to consider. A lot of considerations were considerated. That's the main deal. Whoop and whoop. How did we not take damage there, actually? That seemed like 100% we were getting wrecked, and then we kind of did the wrecking. I often do enjoy it when we do the wrecking. Kind of didn't appreciate being hit there, little blopped thing. What are these called again? Blots? Bloats? Blitz? Blats? Blatterings? I don't really know, and I think there's a big part of me that also doesn't care. Tactical damage, because I didn't want to waste time, shooting that one, so I was like, Black Heart, we'll get some, that was tactical bomb missing. Just want to assert who's boss on those two things. That was shocking on so many ways. That was destruction on so many ways. A lot of weird things happening on this run. Double Fallen, which is great, because we get a free Devil Deal item, but also... it's double fallen, which is a little bit difficult, but not when we're kind of rocking this level of damage. And an orbital with consistent invincibilities. Lovely. Fear Shot is a nice free devil deal, and Headless Baby! Haha! You can die in a fire, you! Awful, awful, awful follower. Just really, just awful. Alright, down I assume, and then left. Right even. I know what I'm talking about. Whoa. Okay, that confused me. I was like, aren't they all dead? What's going on? Why aren't they all dying? What is happening with life? And then, as it turns out, Daddy Longlegs got me covered, and I think, no, I have chosen completely the wrong direction. Damn you, compass! Ultra pride, he is so prideful, but he's dead. Yeah, I don't think, well, do we want the left hand? Yeah, we'll take the left hand, why the hell not? Mainly because until we get to the chest, it's technically better, because we can have some good chances at becoming... Guppy. Black Hat there should finish destroying that room. I'm not sure what actually exploded. I feel like there was probably a champion one that I couldn't see because of the Curse of Darkness, because it's the same color as the bloody darkness. Damn you, Curse of Darkness. Damn you all the way to Hades. And what do we got in here? Oh, that's a lame. What I don't get is why the black heart that pops walking in there doesn't actually kill all the spiders that are in there. Shouldn't it work like that? I feel like it should do. And you... I don't like bonus boss rooms because they just absorb all the spiders and only give one back, and that really sucks. And an extra spirit heart. That's nice. I feel like I'm really failing at figuring out the correct direction to find this boss here, which really sucks. Well, I'm invulnerable, so I may as well just smack him in the face. Aha! Yeah, it's going to be down. I actually don't want to deal with these guys because they're just going to absorb too many spiders. So I think that's a sensible decision. How did that not hit me? I kind of just stopped moving. High Priestess is useful, will do a big amount of damage. These guys also pretty fine. Yeah, this run's going fairly smoothly, swimmingly. I like it. Like swimming in treacle. God, it would be fun to swim in treacle. I think it'd be fun to swim in milk. There's a lot of fun substances to swim in. Damn it, why don't we all own our own pool and fill it with what we want? Who's with me, comments? Who's with me? Say yes to custom pools. It lives, but not for long. And that went very, very nice. We kind of just skipped the... Whoa, calm down. Calm down. You got a little bit crazy there. Alright, we don't need to get that crazy. And off to the Cathedral we are. Kind of sucks we don't get the Joker on the Cathedral, though. We did get... No, it was actually a pretty bad devil room. So there we go. Oh, yeah, I was like, there's no way that is accurate. There is no way in hell that that is accurate. Because, I mean, if we really just spawn and have to go left a little, there's just not a chance. And as it turns out, yes, very, very correct. A lot of explosions happen there. Like a surprising level of explosions. I mean, normally, yeah, it does completely blow itself up, does Champion Fissure like that, but I've never kind of see it self-destruct in such wondrous, efficient manner, so that's kind of nice. Give me the key. Boom. Nothing in here, that's surprising. It's like I was just moving him to the edge of the room. Get in your corner, Death! Get in your corner until you've learned your lesson, and that lesson is stop trying to kill people, you son of a bitch. Alright, while we're invincible, I guess I should use the orbital to kill his followers. God, I hate these. They basically might as well be called spider blockers, because that's all they are. They're just spider blockers. Yeah, no, Monstro 2, congratulations. You win the honor of taking a heart and my last bomb. That is quite impressive. God damn it, that was terrible dodging on my part. I am a terrible dodgerer of terrible dodging. Cool. I am actually a little bit concerned. Oh, damn it. I was so convinced we wouldn't have to face another bloody Monstro. And we did. And we did. That is just a shame. And he's going over there. There's the laser that we gotta deal with. Thank you very much, spider friend. I'm glad that you did that. I don't have any bombs. I don't have any bombs! No! Monstro, give me a bomb! Do it! Do it! That's not a bomb, you son of a bitch! Seriously, though, I could really do a bomb. I want that tinted rock very, very badly. Like, it would be a delicious tinted rock. Even if it only had one bit of... Whoa! That guy was going mental. Even if it only had one spirit heart in, it would obviously make a very big difference to the overall... run, and we do get one. We've actually not had small rock yet, so it wouldn't surprise me to find it at this stage. Oh, that's what we needed right there. Alright, Isaac, let's dance. Actually, I do have slow shots, so there's a good chance that we're going to make a lot of him very easy. And we do have lots of invincibility, which means we can get all up in his face with orbitals, which basically makes the fight a lot easier. And every time we do get to do that, that was close. That was close. I didn't really expect that to be as easy as it was. And we have plenty of keys for the chest, which is just delicious. And back to the middle. We should kill him next time. I'm happy. Only taking one hit when I'm killing him this relatively slowly is fairly excellent. Boom! I do love it when he teleports away to die. It's very considerate of him, so I don't have to watch him die in front of me. You know, it's always nice. Oh, no, I did it! Oh, no! For the first... It was intended. It was 100% intended. I knew that I'd end up with Brimstone, so you can't make fun of me despite this being the first ever time I've taken the left hand. I used my amazing Isaac intuition to know that if I did, I would definitely get a Devil Deal chest, which would result in me getting Brimstone. So I think that you guys need to hold back your comments, because this was definitely the best thing to do, because Brimstone was obviously better than the other 4 items in the chest that you guys are going to confirm. So you may be making fun of me, but you just don't appreciate my next level Isaac. Oh man. Oh, that is delicious. That is absolutely delicious. It went so horribly wrong, and then so brilliantly right in such fast speed after one another that I don't even really know where to begin. You guys gotta admit, you're a little bit like, oh my god, you jammy bastard. You jammy bastard. And yes, call me Dodger. Because I'm a jammy dodger, like the biscuit. I don't actually like jammy dodgers. I like the jam part, but the biscuit part just doesn't really do anything for me. So, there you go. Alright, what are you? 2 of clubs, good. I am very scared, though, because big rooms actually tend to be pretty good with brimstone. I feel like they're easier than normal rooms, especially with a fear brimstone. That's, like, awesome. Be terrified of me, that's all you need to be. And we get a load of flies, which is brilliant. I cannot believe that turned around so quickly. Oh, man. Alright, we need 1 more. Come on. And then we'll get Sloss, we get a tarot card, and an extra heart, which makes me feel... The Emperor, what is up? Can I kill Bluebee? Yeah, I can. Mainly because... I've got invincibility if I happen to get hit, so I think we're going to be okay. Good God, though, it's a little bit intense. I will admit that's a little bit intense. I'll have to go over here, and now you're doing all of this, and actually getting the extra spiders from his summons is going to be very helpful towards killing him, so that's pretty cool. Is he going to walk into my bomb? He is going to walk into my bomb. We'll use the other one. Oh, what is up? Flawless blue baby kill, flawless chest with brimstone of power. You can't touch this. Oh, man. I am the best Rebirth player in the world. That's how you do. My name has been Rage. Like if you enjoyed this, and subscribe for more. Goodbye.